We managed to make it out. All right, now really quickly, I just want to point out. We're standing like 10 to 30 feet away from the main entrance. So maybe we haven't, like, quotation marks, made it out. We're still very much in danger, and we should get going. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy. But if we waste any time here, we're probably gonna have to deal with the pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you. No. You two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they've got no idea you two are involved, unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe. Oh, great. Awesome. So I'm gonna be down to 2 characters again. It's so much fun, dude. Agate. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. You're really gonna take away Professor Russell from me after I just got him back? He's like the only character in this game that I'm actually invested in because he's hilarious. And you're gonna take that away from me, Trails in the Sky? How dare you? How dare you? Remember the sewers from Final Fantasy XII? I've only played Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 15, so no, I don't. In fact, I never wanted Tita to be wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Grandpa. Whoa, wait just a dang minute. I can't go along with this. How is this protecting them? Right, Joshua? Wait, how is it not protecting them? Hello? You're not very bright, are you, Estelle? Actually, I think Agate's right. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection. Which means that Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now, we really need to do what Agate says. But, nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea in theory. Estelle, you don't agree and I can see it written all over your face? So how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Grand Cell. Then you must speak with Her Majesty, Queen Alicia, in Grand Cell Castle. I must what? What? Play the Ryuji sound clip. What's this all about? What's all this then? The aforementioned Black Orbman. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel? As in religious teachings? It's the Gospel Truth. It's a song in Hercules. That's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently, this gospel was taken from the intelligence division, but by whom I couldn't say. I'd probably like Cassius or something. I don't know. After that, I'd wager that it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. Oh, that's right, it was sent to Cassius, so not him. It was someone else then. Someone we don't know yet, I assume. However, intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Orbment was involved in here in Zeiss. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this gospel. Really? I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. What, at the end of a JRPG? Madness. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No, perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Well, you should probably still give us, like, possibilities so we can, like, be prepared and not shocked when they happen, but sure, whatever. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than with my own escape. I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua? We've got to part ways for a little bit, Tita. I'm sorry. I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much, and you've treated me like a little sister. Tita. Thanks for helping my grandpa. And thank you for being my friend. A big assumption of you? That we're friends? I love you both. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You could be a real jerk. But he's insanely right, so can we go? But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. Look who's embarrassed. Ah, you really are your father's daughter. Hey, Joshua, don't get too worked up over this. Just keep your wits. You're good in a fight, but there's a lot more than that to being a grown-up. Ha, not that it's any of your business. Who on earth, like, to being a grown-up? Say adult. Use the word adult. What kind of, like, how old is Agate, 27? What kind of 27-year-old says grown-up unless they're talking to, like, a 5-year-old? Not that it's any of your business. Just leave it to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. All right, then. Let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Adios be with you. Be careful out there. Later, losers. Apparently, Agate is like 23. Hey, we finished chapter 3. That makes sense because I assume we're going to Grand Cell next, and normally when we go to a new area, it's a new chapter. So I'm kind of thinking like we do chapter 4, and then after that, there's like a chapter 5 that could maybe even, instead of being like a chapter, it's more like an epilogue kind of deal. Because there's a prologue, right? So like, probably like there's a chapter 5 that's maybe like really short or something, or an epilogue. I don't know. I feel like we're probably getting towards the end zone maybe. Going to Grand Cell, unless we're going to be, like, doubling back to other areas or going, like, into stuff outside of Liberl, I think is what it's called. What the country is, like, called. I think something like that. What the heck? Oh, it's you, right. Chloe, this way! Oh, are we getting purple-haired chick back? We're finally off the Arab scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Grand Cell. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh, but what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. Friend and confidant? Is she gonna become a Persona protagonist? I understand, Julia. But please promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. Ah, so Alicia is your grandmother, I assume. I figured you were royalty. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and make you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please hurry. See, look after her for me. Well now, they finally caught up. Dudes in black. Yep, dudes in black and evil doggos. 3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I swear if you're talking about Cassius. I, Julius Schwarz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield! Huff huff. Sieg! Scree! I'll be alright. I want you to go back and see to Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Scree! Thank you. Dude, I love making bird noises. It's just like she said, security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. Aw, dude, Julia's dead. She's dead as heck. It's raining. That chick is dead. Rain. Is it now around when Ansel and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be! Oh, Richard. The Intelligence Division Special Ops Vessel. Hey, maybe you should be running right now? They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh. Why, fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rins, enrolled in the Social Sciences program at the Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you? I feel like I should remember what Erebonian is. Oh, of all the people to bring back, it had to be you, didn't it? Erebonian is like the northern country or whatever that you were a spy from or whatever it was. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yea, it signals a passion most black. Haha, but so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You're such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. On what wind did you fly hither? Do I know who this is? You don't look familiar. Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid butt all over creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes showed the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly, fly to my embrace. Please just kill Olivier. I'm so sick of having to read his dialogue already. He's only been back for like a minute. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own... I'm not saying that word. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. All right, now that Russell is gone, I guess Mueller has taken the mantle of best character in the game. As you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No. All right, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. All right, that one was pretty funny. Lay it on me, man! You're making me stupider just by being around you. Dude. I feel you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it! Alright, yeah, Mueller's the best character. Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at the Imperial Bracer Guild until about a month ago. Oh. Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been giving marching orders. I'd bet that someone hired the Jaegers to pull this off. Aaron Yeager from Attack on Titan? Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear, oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberal, and 'twould seem that I was following a wild goose. Honk! I guess so. But if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick... Oh, it's in my throat. There's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ha ha ha, ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of. I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Yes, so he's obviously talking about Cassius and then Estelle and Joshua here. Cassius is the... Oh, final chapter. Okay. So chapter 4 is the final chapter, so it's like prologue and then 4 chapters. That's a little weird. So you're able to get the professor out safely? And you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you direct it toward him since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grand Cell, however. He means to use that black orbment, that thing he called the gospel. Okay, look, I get it. It's called gospel. Can we just start saying gospel instead of having to say both names over and over again? Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch! That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kalika, do you think it would be safe for us to go Grand Cell given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation is begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now is the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey to you. Later, loser. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Grand Cell on foot, and airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kind of thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. All right, wait just a moment. Bracer Guild, good afternoon, always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. 2 to Grand Cell, right? Yes, bill it to the usual account. Thank you, goodbye. What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you now have guaranteed seats on a Grand Cell bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Hey, recommendation, what a shock. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary, you've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kalika. Hey. Yo, big 6 BP. 8,000 bucks, love it. 3 class. And since this is the final chapter, I guess 1 class is like the last class you can get to. Received payment for professor's whereabouts. Oh, we're 2 class, let's go. Received Grail Locket accessory as a perk, okay. Grail Locket prevents all abnormal status except KO and orbment modeled after an artifact of the Septian Church. Let's see, have I been getting accessories every time? Or like, have I been getting a reward every time I rank up? I don't remember ever getting rewards for like ranking up. This seems amazing though. Am I gonna slap that on Joshua or Estelle? Huh. Thank you for everything. I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. I did get a reward every rank up? What were the other rewards? I don't remember them at all. You've been getting random items like quartz? Oh, so like mostly pointless stuff. That's why I never noticed. Now your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then so as to have time to check in. Adios keep you, be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. We didn't have like a big boss at the end of this chapter, which is interesting. I guess we had the, what am I thinking of? We had the, what was I gonna say? I completely just lost my train of thought. What the heck? What was I talking about, chat? All right. All right, chat, I guess I'm not gonna get rank 1, chat is saying, because I missed hidden stuff and whatnot, which I didn't want to know, so, you know. Thanks for spoiling stuff, chat, appreciate it. Wolfen, you should be hitting those with message deletes in the future, stuff like that. I'm out here, like, doing all the missions trying to get to rank 1, you know, if I get it or not, I'd like to be a surprise. Oh yeah, the tower fight, that's what I was gonna say, thank you, Fluffy Munch. I guess, like, the 3 black-clad dudes at the top of the tower were supposed to be, like, the end of the chapter bosses, but you fought them, like, in, like, 2 hours, 2.5 hours before the end of the chapter. That was a little weird, but whatever. The highway. Woohoo, no walking this time. Yeah, it's kind of odd, but no time to muse on that right now. We've got a flight to catch. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I can't even leave town. I have to go to the... All right. Let's just go catch our flight, then. Hello, I'm here to check in. Hello there. I heard from Kalika. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Fill that bad boy out. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. You got it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just speaking generally. I don't care if you're speaking generally or not. Don't say stuff that could potentially be spoilers for like, oh, you probably won't do this or you probably won't do that, etc., etc.